Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. I'm gonna pull you up in a minute. I'm just making chopped meat gravy for dinner, guys, so I'm just cutting up an onion. So I just wanted to show you this, and then I'll put you higher. But I gotta cut the onion up first to put into the pot, and then I will bring you over to there and show you what I'm gonna do. I have to saute the onion first, and then I will, come on, this is very slippery. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chopped meat, I'm gonna do the onions and the chopped meat and the garlic, and then I'm gonna take it out and then put the tomatoes in the pot and chop up the tomatoes. But I have to take the onions and chopped meat out because I don't want to make all that like disappear. You know what I mean? With the thingy that I'm gonna use, the chopper thingy. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So bring this over. I have the pot heating up. Let me bring you over. Woo! Just dropped an onion. Onion overboard. Let's see. I'm telling you. Let's move it up a little bit. There you go. All right. I'm just gonna use olive oil. To saute the onions, and then I'm gonna throw the chopped meat in. It's around 3:45 on Sunday, a little later than I wanted to get started with dinner, but we were getting a lot of things done. Guys, I'm going to show you. We got our new swing. The other swing was very, very cheaply made. It just was not good quality, and for the money, we brought it back. We sent it back. And I found another one, which was the original one that I wanted at Tractor Supply. That's the one I saw first. So we are doing that one. So Billy went there to get it, thinking that it was, you know, he'd have to get one in a box and put it together, which is, you know, a nightmare to begin with, like the other one was. And they didn't have any more. So we were able to buy the one that was on display. It was in great shape. They didn't give it to us any cheaper because it was already put together, and they charge $75 to put it together. So the guy said, we won't charge you. We'll just charge you the $300 that it was, and then we won't charge you to put it together. So we were glad. He was, not me. He was glad about that because they're a bitch to put together. So he was able to put it in his truck, which was great. So this one was $150 more than the other one. So, you know, sometimes you just pay what you get what you pay for, you know what I mean? And this one is so nice, guys. This was the one I originally saw I wanted. I saw in Tractor Supply. I said, oh my God, that's so nice. There was a price tag on it for like $99. And I said to my husband, oh my God, there's no way that could be $99. So when we went inside, of course, no, the wrong price was there. It was $300. And I really didn't want to spend that. I really didn't. It was a Mother's Day gift, but I really didn't want to spend that. But in the long run, we ended up spending it. But it's better quality. It'll last longer, and we'll use it. So I'm not mad about it. So very excited, but I'm going to show you guys after this gravy gets started. All right, let's just give this a little. Yep. I don't want it to burn or anything. All right, let me get some garlic. All right, guys, I'm going to cut up some, put this on. I'm going to cut up some garlic cloves. I don't want the minced, I want the fresh garlic because the minced will burn. And this is the wrong knife. Let me get the other knife. Knife I'm using for that. I took the onions off of the flame because I don't want them to burn. Right? This friggin' glare is so annoying. Comment down below if the light is better or no light. So, there we go. Yeah, so it's not fairly small, but it's not big, but it won't burn, you know what I mean? As quickly as the minced will. But perfect. It's about 5 cloves, I think. Love having the garlic like that. I love having a big jar of minced and a big jar, you know, and a next jar of these because it's so convenient to have it either way. Minced you can just throw into something quick. The garlic, fresh garlic, you can just, you know, cut up quick. So it's nice. So I'm gonna let this cook. These onions saute about, not even a minute. And then I'm gonna add the chopped meat. I have right here, where are my glasses? Let me get my glasses. I showed you on my haul that ShopRite had chopped meat on sale. Let me see how many pounds this is. So I got 2 packages. This is a little under 2.5 pounds, and so is this one. Yeah, this one's less. This one's close. It's a little over 2 pounds. So what I'm going to do is put, I think one, and then probably the half of the other one. All right, I can smell the garlic now, guys. So now, perfect time to put the chopped meat in. Yeah, I'm gonna put like less than half. I'd like to utilize that other chopped meat for something. So I have this much left, which is a nice amount. Just gonna move this around a little bit. And maybe what I'll do is I'll just do the tomatoes in another. I think I'll just do that. I'll do the tomatoes in another bowl. This way I don't have to worry about switching a little out. That's a big pain in the ass. Now let's bring these over here. And then I'll bring you guys over here with me. All right, guys. So I'm going to do it in this bowl here. This way I don't have to be switching anything out from the pot. That's too much work for myself. So I'll do 2 cans at a time. I'm going to start with 4 cans. Probably going to end up doing 5 only because, like I said, you know, it eats up a little, when it simmers, it eats up a little of the sauce. I went back to my original, what is this for, immersion blender. The other one I got, I like it, but it's so heavy to do this. Like, it's good for other things, you know, but like for stronger things that you have to like mix up. But for this is perfect. I love it. It's easy, simple, and quick. So here we go. And it's in good shape. I didn't buy another one because this one wasn't good. Billy saw that one. He's like, oh, this one's so much nicer. Yeah, it's so much nicer, but it's a pain in the ass to use. So, let me see this. Yeah. I really love this one. The whole point is that it's light, you know, not killing the arm. Works good. So yeah, he got one of these. I've never had one of these, but Billy got one of these when we were, I know guys, you're not gonna be shocked when I tell you this, when we were separated. Billy and I separated for like 8 months. Like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I think it was. Yeah, you guys don't know that about us. guys, so listen. This is what I'm gonna do. I want to do the live before my test next week, but in reality, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna make my live for Saturday of next week. Only because, you know, Cooper has the surgery Thursday also, I have my test Wednesday, and I just want to be fully present and be all there, whatever. But what I want to ask you guys is comment down below, and I'm going to really take your opinion seriously, I really am. I want to know what you guys want to talk about. Do you want me to do another Q&A? Do you want me to do, I don't know, a quiz of some sort? I don't know, really. I want to do a live where you guys interact with me and we chat and talk and all that. So let me know what you guys want to do, because I'm really going to take your opinions very seriously. Because I want to do what you guys want to hear and see. You know, what you guys want to do. So let me know down below. I will be waiting for your comments, all right, guys, about it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. My live is gonna be Saturday, and what's the date for that? I gotta look at the date. Make sure I get the right date. I think it's like the 21st or something. I'll check it out. The dogs came in. They leave the door open. Well, go shut the door. No, I gotta get. No. No, don't even think about it. Wait 1 second. Hey, get down, get away. He's got 2 spots he can go in there. Go see Daddy. Wanna go see Daddy? Come on. Get stop. So yeah. All right, this is getting nice and brown. I'm gonna take the juice out in a minute. I feel like it needs a little bit more chutney. Maybe because this darn pot is so big. I think that's why. Alright. Let this cook a little bit more in here. And then we'll season it up. Okay, watch guys. These dogs are so funny. I dropped an onion on the floor. They're not gonna eat it. They're very, very picky. I guess they don't like onions. So yeah guys, so that's what we're gonna do. So Saturday is, let's see. Saturday is, yeah, I was right, look at that. Saturday is the 21st. May 21st, guys, is my live. All right, so I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get all these. Sometimes I miss a tomato here and there. Don't ask me how it gets missed. I'm gonna do one more while I have it, because the other one, the chutney is still sauteing over there. Got a drink. So it's warm here today in upstate New York, guys. I don't know what the level is today. I have to find out, look, but it's warm. We've been sitting outside. It's been kind of breezy. It's kind of humid, but it's not so bad under the situation we have going on under the gazebo and under the swing and all that. It's all pretty, pretty okay to deal with. And it's also 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Water, guys, is life. But me and Julie, I have to tell you, me and Julie had to go out earlier to get a COVID test for our test on Thursday, because you have to have a COVID test before you go in for Wednesday before you go in for any procedure. So we had to go over there, and we were, did you ever hear that bubble tea? I showed you guys that bubble tea that day. I wanted a bubble tea, but the place is they're very, very far and few in between the places that sell them. So there was one like in one way other side of the town and one on the. So I said, you know, I'm not going over that way. So, but Starbucks was 5 minutes away, so we were like, we're going to Starbucks. Oh my God, I've never had their refreshers before. Guys, what was it I got? The dragon fruit mango refresher. Guys, amazing. So good. Never had it before. It was so good, but I'm sure it was loaded with sugar. And not only that, telling you all my secrets. No judgments here, guys. Not only that, but we got a cake pop. Oh my God, I never had one of those either. So good. Yes, we treated ourselves. So I don't even remember what the moral of the story was. Oh, yeah. I remember. So what I was trying to say was, I rarely do that. Well, lately, once in a blue moon, I have been making myself an iced coffee, and yes, I've been using the extra. So yeah, I've been doing that once in a while. But I mainly drink water. What my drink is water. If I go out, I might have a soda if it tastes good. Maybe just one soda, a Diet Coke. If not, I have water. Most of the time, I stick to water. I always get a soda and water, and I drink most of the water. I have a little bit of soda. So yeah. So that my go-to is water, but my water has to be ice cold. Like I can't drink warm water. Jenny's like that too. Jenny only drinks water, and apple juice and water. If her water isn't cold, nope. Like when she gets a water bottle, and if it sits for a little while, even if she just drank half of it, she won't drink the rest of it. Usually what I do is I bring them home and I just put them back in the fridge and then let them get cold again, because otherwise it's wasted. And water bottles can be expensive. So we try not to do that, but yeah, she loves water. She always ever drink. After formula, Jennifer only wanted water. But although she did drink juices when she was a baby, after formula, she did drink juices, apple juice, and those kind of juices. But after that, she barely ever drank anything else but water. Yep. Oh, and I know what I have, guys. I have fresh parsley in there. Just gotta find it. All right, so let me go over and drain that chopped meat, and then I'll put this in there, and then we'll do the other can. Right. Let me go through that. All right, guys. So I drained all the grease out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to season it. I want to season the meat itself before I season the sauce itself, because it needs to be seasoned. So some salt and pepper, some garlic, and like I always tell you, I use fresh garlic, but garlic powder has a different taste to it. It's a great seasoning, and it really seasons your food. Onion powder is great. Okay, and let's do, I'm going to put the rest of this dried parsley in. No, I'm not. I'm not going to fight with this to get this open right now. So I'm going to put some basil. What? Darren's still sleeping. No, he's not down. And I'll put some Italian seasoning. So I did basil, Italian seasoning, and salt and pepper, and garlic powder, and onion powder. Now I'm going to, smells so yummy, guys. I'm going to get the sauce over there. Let me get that powder sauce, that whole sauce. So I got 3 cans here. I'm going to definitely do the other one, which will make 4. I might do more than 4, though. I might do 5. Okay. All right, guys, so I got the parsley. I had to take 40 things out to find one thing. But what else is new? At least I found it. Parsley, see, with a P. And I had cilantro in there too, so I had that one. And that has a C on it, and I had tacos Mexican the other night, and I used it. The best way to keep your spices, fresh spices. So see, it's been in there about a week now. Might even be longer. There we go. It's not in that great shape. Wow. I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked. Wow. I'm really surprised. Usually it stays very, very well. And I think this is curly parsley. I don't even think this is, this isn't flat Italian. Usually that's what I get, but I don't think they had it. And that's why I got the curly. I mean, it's okay. It's definitely salvageable. You know, there's a lot of green, but some yellow spots. But just think, if I didn't wrap it up like that, it'd probably be worse. You know, I don't think, honestly, it was the best to begin with. So, when you're not getting a great one from the get-go, you know, it's not going to be great anyway. Yeah, so I don't have any parsley over there. I have mostly over there on my grower, I have basil, regular basil, and Thai basil. The Thai basil is enormous. I gotta actually take it out and put it in some Ziploc bags and, you know, start saving it, because basil is so great. I don't want it to go bad. I definitely prefer the other basil, I don't know what that's one called, the regular basil. The other one is the Thai basil, which is very good too. It's basil, but I like the other one's flavors a lot better, but it's great. It's still great. So I got an over and abundance of that, so I'm going to take a lot of that and freeze it like I did the mint. And the funny thing is, guys, is that in my flour bin outside, my vegetable thing, I saw the other day there's mint in there. When I moved in, my landlord had told me that there was mint in there, and I think there was some parsley, but that never really reproduced. But we had mint and mint and mint, and then Billy made the garden in there. I guess he cut it all out or whatever. And last year we didn't really, everything else like kind of took over, so I didn't really get any mint. But now there's a whole bunch of mint in there, and meanwhile I got mint over here. We don't use a lot of mint, so I don't know what to do it all. I guess I'll freeze it, whatever I can. Give it away, I guess, right? Give it away. So let's see, I'm just gonna, really? I'm just gonna try to salvage this as much as I can in here. This is not gonna be, like I'm gonna have to utilize this soon because it's not in great shape. But it is what it is, and I got a lot out of it still. And I still got a whole bunch here that I can utilize. You know? Gotta use every bit you have, guys, every bit that you paid for. These Gotsy bags, such pain in the butts. All that and it didn't even lock. So I like the sliders, but the sliders break. That annoys me. Alright. There's a lot of stems here. I don't mind some stems, but I'm not crazy about stems. You know, who wants to taste stems? I mean, when you cut them, they're small. You don't taste them really, but sometimes you do. So, yeah, it smells awesome. And this is, I prefer Italian parsley, but one time they didn't have it, and I got this one. I got the curly. I always thought, you know how when you went to restaurants and they always flopped the bunch of curly parsley on top of your food, and it just never looked appetizing. You never like added it to the food. It just was like a decoration. That's what I always thought of this. I never thought like that curly parsley had like a flavor. I thought it was just a decoration. And one day I got it because I had to, and I cut it up, and it was just like the other parsley. So I was like, oh my god, am I kidding me? Are you kidding me? So guys, I gotta show you my new chair. I gotta get out there with that. Show you my new swing. I haven't really been able to enjoy it today because I've been very busy. But this week I'm gonna sit out there by myself when nobody's home. All by myself. That's what I'm gonna do. And you guys will see. Alright, so let's get this chopped up. Now I'm gonna save some of this. I'm gonna put some of this in the pot while it's cooking. And the rest I'm gonna save after it's done. Because parsley, basil, and all of that, I gotta get some basil. If you put them in there early and let them cook and let that gravy cook all day or whatever you're gonna do, it's just gonna disappear. It'll flavor it, but you won't taste it or see it. You'll taste it, but you won't know that you're tasting it. I like it to put it in at the end so you can literally see the parsley and stuff. But I also like to put a glove in, a big, small handful in so it'll flavor the sauce. And I have to get the dry parsley because I also want dry parsley in there too. I have to get it out of the cabinet. So yeah, chop this. You could chop this in the Cuisinart, in your little chopper or your Cuisinart, whatever. You don't have to do it by hand if you don't want to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And today I just feel like chopping. Okay. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna put some in the gravy, in the sauce gravy. I'm calling it gravy because, I don't know, I always call it gravy, but it also has meat in it, so. I told you, when Italians, when there's meat in it, it's called gravy. When there's no meat, it's called marinara, sauce, whatever. So it is kind of gravy because there's chopped meat in it. Bolognese, right? That's what they call it. The fancy people, bolognese sauce. Nobody ever called it bolognese in my house, in my family. We Italians just called it chopped meat gravy. That's what we call it. All right, so let's bring this over there. Woo! All right, this is boiling a little bit. Nice. Half of it in, and later I'm going to cut up some basil from over here on my plant. Guys, see my plant? See all this basil? This right here is all Thai basil. Behind there, woo! Let me see. Behind there, see that behind there? If you could see right here, that's all of the other basil, and it's not that much of it, but I got a lot of Thai basil, so I'll definitely be using that. Alright, so I'm just going to mix this up.
Are you done with this?
With what?
Your coffee and your paper?
I like that cup though. Don't throw that cup out.
Really?
Yeah, really. Alright guys, so that's going to simmer on low for like 45 minutes. About by like 5 o'clock I'll start the pasta water, and we'll probably eat by 5:30. This doesn't have to cook long at all. It really doesn't. So here is the chopped meat gravy all done. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. It's like less than a half a cup of pasta. Of course, I have the chopped meat gravy on top of it, so it makes it look like it's more, but it really isn't. And so, that's it. So that's what's for dinner tonight, guys. Chopped meat gravy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit all those buttons on the bottom, and the notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share and all of that, and comment down below. I love when you guys comment. Remember, guys, I asked you if you could please give me some ideas about what kind of live you want me to do. Quizzes or maybe, another Q&A. It's up to you guys. Let me know, and then we'll make a decision on what I'm going to do. So that is Saturday. The live is going to be Saturday, May 21st, okay? That's when it is, Saturday, May 21st. I will post something on the community line to write it down so this way you guys know, and of course I'll remind you guys. All right, guys, so have a great night. I'll see you on the next video. Bye now. Bye.